Hi there, this is Craig Beck from StopDrinkingExpert.com and welcome to my video blog today. And today's question is, if I stop drinking, will I lose weight? And the answer is kind of, depends. I know that sounds suspiciously vague, but there is a little bit of debate still about whether alcohol directly causes weight gain. And you know, certainly if you ask the drinks manufacturers, they will say categorically that it doesn't, and you can understand them saying this. But they're actually not lying totally in this case. Don't get me wrong, they lie frequently and often, and they're very good at lying. But in this case, they're kind of telling the truth. And their argument is this, that alcohol is processed differently than other calorific substances, for example, sugar. So when sugar is digested into the human body, it causes the blood glucose levels to rise. Now this is actually fatal, it's an emergency. And unless it's corrected, you will die. You will drop into a coma and you will die. This is the problem that diabetics have. So your body has to respond by activating the pancreas. And the pancreas releases insulin into the blood, and insulin mops up the sugar. Now insulin is a growth hormone. So what happens if you put a growth hormone into the human body? Well, it grows and you get fat. This is how weight gain occurs. Now, it's true that alcohol doesn't have a pancreatic response in the same way that sugar does, but it's still a fuel. It's still an empty calorie in your bloodstream. And by empty calorie, I mean it has no nutritional value to you. A banana has a lot of calories, but it also has vitamins, potassium, and minerals, and other nutrients to sustain the human body. The calories you get from alcohol has zero value at all to you. And so you've got this fuel in your body that's readily available, and that's the problem. You see, the body is lazy. It will use the path of least resistance to provide your energy. And so if you have sugar in your blood, it will burn the sugar before it burns fat. Because to burn fat, it has to break down the fat molecules and turn them into a substance that it can use. If you have alcohol, another fuel in your blood, it will burn the alcohol first. And so while it's true that the alcohol's not making you fat, you're not burning anything else that you've ingested. So you're not burning the huge dinner that you had that night. You're not burning the massive bag of chips that you ate while you sat in front of your box set drinking alcohol. And so you go to bed with all this, all these calories still inside your system and no way to burn them, and no inclination to burn them. And this is what makes you fat when you're a drinker. And there is a kind of stereotype, isn't it, that states that alcoholics are skinny and frail and wasting away. And people tend to think, well, look at my belly. I'm obviously not an alcoholic. I'm a big fat guy. This is an illusion. In the end stages of alcoholism, yeah, your body can no longer generate, material to bulk up your frame, and you get frail and very weak, and you do get very skinny. But initially, actually, heavy drinkers put on weight. Go to any vacation hotspot and have a look at all the big bellies out there that have come directly from alcohol. They're all over the place. So you would think if you remove this fuel supply, then you would lose weight. But it depends on the choices that you make after this. Because one thing that many drinkers report, and certainly I experienced myself, is the development of a sweet tooth when you stop drinking. I have a very savory palate, but when I stopped drinking, I was going crazy for the Haribo. I mean, I was stopping to fill up the car with gas and buying bars of chocolate. And I've never done that before. And the reason for this is, over decades, us drinkers have conditioned our body to expect there to be liquid fuel in our blood all the time. It's always there. It never has to go anywhere else for its fuel. There's always a plentiful supply. So then when we stop drinking and then this fuel disappears, it just feels strange to the body. The body thinks, whoa, something's wrong. Don't like this. And it makes you feel uncomfortable. And that sensation feels like a sweet tooth, craving for sweet foods. And so you've got to first ignore that and understand where it's coming from. Understand that you don't really want or need chocolate and sweets. It's just your body responding to the removal of a fuel. And secondly, you got to do something with your body. When I stopped drinking, I lost 50 pounds. But it didn't happen automatically. I didn't just wake up one morning and go, whoa, what's happened? I was going to the gym every day. Now, if you hate the gym like I used to, you'd be thinking, well, this sucks, Craig. I don't want to go to the gym. It's not that I forced myself to go to the gym. I had to go. What I found was I had so much more time on my hands, so much more energy, that literally I couldn't sleep at night because I was full of energy and vitality. It's like 11 o'clock at night and I couldn't sleep. So what I found was after the working day, I would have to go to the gym to dump energy. It became addictive to me, and I had to get to the gym, get this energy out of my body so I can relax at home and have a chilled out evening. And so I wasn't forcing myself to do anything. And the 50 pounds just kind of fell off. And so the answer to the question, will I lose weight if I stop drinking, is yes, but it doesn't happen automatically. There is some input required on your part. The only thing I can tell you is once you get this poison out of your life and you get that uplift in energy and vitality and time, it's not difficult. It's easy. It becomes easy. Losing weight is simple once you don't have to deal with this attractively packaged poison in your life. I hope that helped. If you need clarity on that, or if you want to ask any other questions, drop me an email, leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Craig Beck from StopDrinkingExpert.com.